up, everybody? Thanks again for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. This your boy Superb Kicks.
Diverse styles.
Together we're Feats in the Streets. We wear our pairs.
I want to thank y'all once again for tuning in to another episode of Feats in the Streets. Been a while since we dropped a video. So as always, we'll remind you guys, follow us on Instagram. That is the only means of contacting us. So any questions, comments, concerns you may have, send them to the inbox. As always, we respond in a timely manner. Also follow us on Twitter, same handle, Feats in the Streets as well. We also have a Facebook page, be sure to like that. And also, most importantly, we now have our own website, featsinthestreets.com. Direct link to purchase any of the merchandise you guys are interested in.
Most definitely, and don't forget to head over to that website and go check out and get you some new items or something like that with that new Feats in the Street merchandise. And make sure that you do hit that like button for this video. Stay active in the comment section. Let us know what you like, dislike about this video. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. And most importantly, don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video.
Absolutely. And on this episode, as you see already on the table, the Royal Toe Jordan 1. Absolutely an anticipated release. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the review. Like I said, highly anticipated release. When the rumors first surfaced about this release, everybody has in their mind what they want it to look like, what they're hoping it looks like, versus what the reality is. And, of course, I have my own ideas, this, that, and the other. But, with the final product and the production and everything, I'm not disappointed at all. Number one on the list, as always, Jordan 1 quality. The leather is great. They didn't put any tumble leather, which I like. It's all smooth leather. I definitely, always enjoy a good quality shoe, and this is definitely, is up to par with the rest of them. A couple things that obviously there's always something you would want to change about the shoe. And when I heard about the the Royal Toe High, releasing, I was hoping for sure that it was going to be in the same color blocking as the bread toe. Obviously we didn't get that, but that didn't, deter me away from wanting to have this in my collection by any means. I chose the bread toe to be in the background so you could see, a little comparison. Obviously this was a highly sought after pair as well. And, it would have been nice to have a side-by-side of, the same shoe, which we didn't get, but that's, like I said, that's okay. Definitely a nice colorway, and the color blocking is nice. Now, as far as that, what kind of confused me about this release was that earlier, I believe it was, or later last year, early this year, they did a Royal Toe Air Jordan Low. And anybody who has that shoe or knows about that shoe knows obviously that it's the same exact color blocking, obviously with a low cut. You don't get the Nike Air on the tone, you get the Jumpman, and the Wings logo is on the rear back here and everything. But that's just how they're doing the new release on the lows versus the old school when you got Nike Air on the tag. Not a big deal. I purchased those as well. Great summer shoe. I can't wait to start rocking them. When Feats in the Street gear and everything, and nice summertime shoe. But this one, like I say, the color's in the right places. I kind of would have liked to have seen. I know people are on the fence about this. But I kind of would have liked to have seen the raised patch for the Wings logo in an all black, like you saw on other releases earlier this year. The satin blacks, the bloodlines, a couple other ones, the pine greens with that raised logo. I definitely would have liked to seen that. But overall, for the most part, they did good on this shoe. I do like the fact that since we didn't get the blue on the heel and around the collar here, that they did the royal blue around the heel here, around the ankle, and then the little window, shadow window here. So they put it in the right places and all. I've seen a couple pictures with different color laces. I've seen the blue, the black, and I've also seen white. As all of you know, with me, I always like to do black tongue, black laces, white tongue, white laces. But I actually, to be honest with you, I think I may put the white laces in these. I saw an on-foot pic with it, and it looked pretty good. So I'm gonna have to lace that up first, just to see how I feel about it. And once I, get a good look at it, but that could be a definite possibility for me. I will not be putting the blue in it. I think that'll be too much and too dominant of the blue colorway. But that's just my personal opinion. I know everybody has their own. So for this shoe here, I'm definitely gonna have to give it an 8. Pleased with it, even though obviously there's things I would change. I'm still pleased with it. That blue on the bottom is just so vibrant. can't go wrong with it. I love how they did the white, midsole, royal blue outsole. So definitely gonna give this shoe an 8.
And my personal opinion on the shoe right here, overall, like I always mention on Jordan 1s, the leather quality is immaculate, and everywhere that this blue is, the royal blue is on the shoe, the toe box and around the ankle, and like you said, the shadow window and everything like that is immaculate leather, and it's a perfect colorway to me. I wouldn't change absolutely. I would say the only 2 things that I would change on here will be the tag on the tongue. I don't like the leather on that tongue tag, and I would throw the royal laces up in here to make it pop. Since it's not that much royal, it's a dominated black and white shoe with hints of royal, and the bottom just really sets it off. But with them blue laces in here, it continues the royal blue theme in here, and I think my personal opinion, I think the royal blue laces would be the better choice in this shoe with this color pattern, or color blocking, should I say. And I think it's a dope color blocking, and they need to drop a few more with this color blocking right here, because these hints of royal, and you throw them royal laces in here, and you got that royal bottom. This is the best part of the shoe to me, is that royal bottom. Like, this is a nice blue right here, and I don't really wear too much blue, but this is a really, really nice blue right here, and I would rock this right here. And so overall, like I say, my personal opinion, the quality of the leather is always immaculate on certain ones that you don't have the patent leather, stuff like that, but you always get a good leather on here. And then you got a little tumble leather on the side box right here behind the Nike swoosh. Got a little tumble. It ain't that much, but it's a little tumble leather once you start squeezing it and everything like that. But my overall opinion on this shoe, I'm gonna give the shoe an 8.5. If you know, it's not too many changes, and it's nothing that I would change with the color blocking. Only thing that I'm saying that I would change is the tongue tag and the shoelaces. Other than that, this is a top 8.5 all day long for me. So 8.5 for me right here with this shoe, immaculate.
Yeah, I do have to agree with you about the tongue tag too as well. Even with the leather, it would have been nice to see it in blue, since you already have the White Wings logo. So I definitely would have liked to see that in the blue, Nike Air on the tongue. And that is a good point, that the tag is a little bit smaller since they're doing it in leather. It's not as wide as the normal cloth tag and everything. But yeah, I definitely agree that the tongue tag is that's something I overlooked on the initial viewing of the shoe. So
yeah, and like I say, it ain't too many changes, on the shoe. That you do, and them are minor changes. Like if you had on some pants, you wouldn't probably even see this. If you got on some taper pants, you may, but then throwing in the royal laces, and like you said, it's a preference from there. You can go white, black, or blue with these shoelaces, and I just feel that my personal preference would be royal. If I was rocking these, I would throw the royal in to make everything of the royal just really pop.
That's what I love what we do. Everybody has their own opinions. I love it.
Definitely, most definitely.
But like I say, that's our opinions and everything, and we always love to hear feedback from our viewers and everything. Was this a must cop for you? Are you going to add it to your collection? If not, tell us why. Tell us why it was a must have. What changes you possibly would have like to see made, et cetera, on and on and on. Go ahead.
And like I mentioned, the black, I wouldn't do white, just to elaborate a little bit more, like you mentioned, it's already enough white in here, and it's more black than white, but the black, like you mentioned, the black tongue, black laces in this would also be a real clean look, more than the white. If you throw the white in, that's like acting like basically it's gonna get all the attention that you want on the shoe. People are gonna be looking at the shoe, of course they still gonna look at the shoe, but the white laces is drawing attention to the shoe, and I feel that the royal or the black laces will give these it keeps the clean, elegant look of the royal one. And then also, like you mentioned, with the patch, a wing logo on the side, I think this is the perfect one for this. If they would have did that black one, it would have been too much black, and with that white wings logo, it like gives you more white than the side box and in the midsole right here. I just feel that white was there, and the only thing white that I would have changed, like you mentioned, would have a hint of royal or something on there, or even I would have preferred red on there, you know what I mean, or whatnot. Yeah. So instead of that leather tongue right
pop
there.
Off there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, there's our review on it and everything. As always, we get to the most anticipated part of every video for me, and that's what's on feet today. So, been a while. We'll go ahead and start with you today since you brought out a classic.
I'm gonna start with the, I got on the shameless plug, as we always do. Feats in the Street merchandise, so I had to throw on something. I didn't want to throw on the Bread 11s today or anything like that. It's something nice, comfortable to slip on, something OG while we went to go cop these Royal ones. So I went with the black cement 3s.
Nice choice, nice choice. Always good to go to classic. And for me, since it was a release of the ones today, I had to go in the vault and bring out a pair of ones. Some of y'all know what this is, some of y'all don't, may not. The Gym Red, the Euro release. I was very lucky to be able to, acquire these. This shoe gets a lot of wear. I love this shoe, as you see. Rocks perfect with the Feats in the Street merchandise. So, Gym Red ones, not the release that we had, last year, the black, but this is the OG Gym Red one.
Hey, and speaking on them, wasn't you wearing them the day you bought them?
As a matter of fact, I was.
Hey, I remember that sneaker con, right?
So that's right. Yeah. These were a good luck pair times two. I was lucky to acquire them for the price I did, and lucky to have them on the day I acquired these. So,
and
yes.
Just to elaborate on that, I wore the free throw line 3s to SneakerCon, and it's crazy. We got all 3 pair of shoes.
That is crazy.
On the thing. That's crazy. I just thought about that, and when I seen that shoe you said when you pulled it up and pulled it off your foot, I'm like, hold on, I remember that shoe. My dude wore that to SneakerCon at PTL.
Yeah, and like I said, I acquired these for a great price. I guarantee you, without a doubt, I put more miles on these shoes in the little time I had them than the previous owner who said he wore them. But hey, thanks a lot. If you're out there watching, I appreciate you. Appreciate the love as well.
Hey, most definitely stay active in the comment section. Let us know what y'all like, dislike about this video. Make sure you hit that like button, as always. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And please hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video.
Hey, before we leave, one last reminder. FeatsInTheStreets.com. Get your merchandise, direct link purchase to the merchandise. Lots of stuff on there. More to come as well. Be looking out for lots of new surprises we're about to come up here in the next couple months.
We greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all can be anywhere else, but y'all dedicated this time to us, and we greatly appreciate it. Without y'all,
it's no us.
Thanks again for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. This your boy Superb Kicks.
Diverse style.
Together we're Feats in the Streets. We wear our pairs. Until next week.